Hey everyone, Dr. Brandon here from Natural Health Solutions, and you've probably heard me say this in other videos that there are many diseases caused by vitamin deficiencies, but there are a few, and leading the way is vitamin D. Vitamin D right now is literally causing an epidemic of disease in this country, and so really why is this vitamin so responsible for so many diseases, which it is, by the way. Vitamin D deficiency is now being linked to cancer, heart disease, diabetes, Alzheimer's, autism, and the list goes on and on. But there are really three main reasons why vitamin D is linked to so many diseases. Number one, it's an anti-inflammatory, meaning that it reduces inflammation. You've probably heard me say this before. The majority of diseases in this country are caused by inflammation. Inflammation is linked to just about every disease that's affecting us, or at least our family, our friends, and our loved ones. Vitamin D plays a role in all these diseases because of inflammation. Number two, vitamin D is a pro-hormone, meaning that your hormones don't function normally without it. As a matter of fact, you need vitamin D to even make hormones. And your hormones affect us in so many different ways, our thoughts, our moods, every process in the body. Number three, it affects our genes. Vitamin D, you can look at it literally as a key that can access our DNA. So vitamin D has the ability to turn our good genes on and our bad genes off. So vitamin D can play a role, at least studies show, in over 2,000 different genes. So yes, it plays a role in our genetics. But listen, I've always said our genetics don't make us sick. However, they do give us susceptibility. And when we're talking about the lack of vitamin D turning bad genes on, that's pretty significant. If you just look at the African American community, 97% of them are vitamin D deficient. 3/4 of the entire population are deficient in vitamin D, causing illnesses like cancer, heart disease, diabetes. And 72% of African Americans have the gene that makes them predisposed to diabetes, which is literally running rampant in that community. Vitamin D can actually turn that gene on or off. So therefore vitamin D deficiency can actually trigger the susceptibility. That's just one example. Look, by taking the proper dose of vitamin D, you can cut your risk of breast cancer in half, cut your risk of uterine cancer by 50%, colon cancer by 50%, prostate cancer in half, 43% reduction in heart disease and type 2 diabetes. Imagine if we had a drug that could cut heart disease and diabetes in half. We're talking something as simple as taking a proper unit of a vitamin that can cut these risks in half. If it was a drug, everybody in the world would be taking it. Unfortunately, it's something as simple as taking a small vitamin. Look, if your doctor hasn't tested you yet, make them test you. Your levels should be somewhere between 60 and 100 to be normal. Most tests, they want you to be 30. I like about 60 as optimal. Vitamin D is something so simple, it can absolutely save your life. There's no doubt about that. 3/4 of the population are deficient. Look, I test almost everybody that comes through my clinic. And because I treat sick people, 90 to 95% of them that get tested are deficient. And it's something so simple that can absolutely make a massive difference in your health. One of the first things you'll notice is that in the first month is that your gums and your teeth are better. And you'll notice a change in that right away, but after about the second month, your mood will be much better. So these are just some of the early changes. However, ultimately, you should be taking it to prevent disease. This is a modern-day epidemic, causing diseases in epidemic proportions. I hope that helps, and we'll talk to you real soon. Take care.